Okay, I'm gonna do the water filtering technique today. So one way that I filter water is with my Grail. You just put water in there, and I'll show you how. And then we're gonna dig a little hole out here, and then you can also filter it before, because you want to boil it. Except for the Grail, you don't have to boil it. But every other technique I show you today, you probably need to boil the water after. But it's just a good way to clean it. But you can come out a couple of feet from the creek, get you a good shovel. I'm gonna leave the shovel in there because it's trying to cave in. But you just want to come out from the creek and dig you a hole like that, and I'll show you. It fills up pretty quick, but now you just need to let it clear. But all that sand and all is filtering what's out there in the creek. Well, this is the Grail, and I know we're supposed to show a way like to not have it, but I want to just show you this. With this Grail, all you got to do is get water. There's a fill line in there that you fill it to. Then there's and you can use like if it was real dirty, you could use a handkerchief or something to get the water cleaner when you get in. Then you just put this up here. Then you want to open this up a little bit so the air can get out. Then you just push it. It's got grips on the handles. And you just push it. Like I'm just kind of putting my weight on it. You don't have to put a lot of pressure. And this is a real more economical way to filter water, and it works really good. And it's good water, and it's cold to drink when you do it this way. This is just a Grail, and I keep it with my nesting cup. This is just a little cheap GSI nesting cup that I got. This fits down in there perfect. And I keep it in my bag, so I can always get water. Plus I can boil water, and I got this cup. I put a little bell on it. Y'all seen me use it in some of my videos. I can hang it, and then it's got handles, so it works really good. But we'll wait on this water over here in this hole to clear up some, and then we'll take that cup and dip it out into a canteen cup, and we'll make something out of it. Swap directions because of the sun. We'll set my glasses over here by my phone. So what I want to do now is dip some of that water out of there. It's not super clear, but it's clearer than it was. What I want to do is take my bandana, take my canteen cup, I'm going to set it down in there like that. Then I'm going to take this cup and dip it. And it's not bad, it's a little cloudy, but it's a lot better. I mean, it's went through this filter, through these rock and gravel and sand, And it's just a good way to do some extra filtering with your water. Before you boil it, of course. See, I got a whole canteen load. And see, it ain't bad. It's a little milky, but it's just because I think I ain't been letting this settle but about 15 minutes. If you'd let that settle, you know, for like an hour or something, or maybe even 30 minutes, I think that's half 15. It's pretty clear. I could see down in there probably about that far. I just can't see to the bottom. So it'd probably make a big difference. But dig your hole out, you know, 2 or 3 foot away from the water. If it's a real sandy and all like this, and just dig your hole down with a shovel or use a cup or whatever, and then dip it out. And what that's doing a little bit of extra filtering of whatever you got out there, you know, to get it out. And then I'm also using my bandana, and now I'm gonna boil it. Okay. I went and got this pine bark to put down here so it'd be kind of dry on the ground. Give me something to work with. I said pine bark. It's I think this is off a sycamore tree. And I got these sticks. Let me get my gloves. I got my bandana. So right now what we're gonna do, and that's some of the cedar from the other day. It's wet, but I'm gonna leave it sitting there. And my bandana. I filtered the water and all, but now I want to try to make the one match fire, and then I'm gonna boil that water. I'm gonna add that to it to do the water. I'll just do my match fire with this one. I got one this was over under the porch of my cabin, so I'm hoping this one log right here will be a little bit dry. Let me get this rock, see if I can get it started busting it. Oh, I gotta get my knife. Had trouble the other day. I need to go work on that spine a little bit, make it a little bit more of a 90. I think it's just getting off a little bit. Let's see. I'm hoping this is dry on the inside. I think this was sycamore, so I'm hoping it'll be okay. And the other day I was doing some of this, and I wasn't doing the shavings. I went back and watched the Georgia Woodsman, some of them doing it, and he taught me a lot. The shavings, I wasn't doing them thin enough. This is a little bit punky. I hope it's okay. Maybe it will be. See it crushing on bottom? If it don't, we'll go get another one, start over. See if we can make some shaving. Let me get I was going to use my Mora today to do some of that a little bit more, because it's a little bit more of a angle cut. Let's see. Yeah. He was doing some real thin ones. With a match, it should be a lot better. Hope y'all can see this good. I'm dripping like it was the other day. I tell you what, it's so hot here in Alabama. I have to tie a bandana around my head. I ain't even got a hat on. know what I did with it. I put it up there in the truck. Let me get it. I'll scare y'all to death without my hat. Yeah, I'm getting a lot thinner now that I watched that video from the Georgia Woodsman. He started way up, made long ones too. Losing some of them. It rained all day, everything's soaked, so that's why I got some of this down here like this. And that other wood I'm gonna put on there and add it to get the water to boil that I do in my water purification. Okay, now then let's see if we can't make a feather stick. Uh-oh. Wood right here is not doing real good. So I'm getting them up there a little bit. They're not perfect, but I'm getting them. Trying to get too big a hurry because we're videoing. Uh-oh. There's a piece of one, but it broke off. You always want to be careful cutting in this area right here. They call it the death triangle. Anywhere in through here. So always be real careful using a knife in this area, because all your arteries and stuff in your leg in that area. There's another pretty good one. Not great, but it's pretty good. I need to practice on my feather stickering a lot more. That's something that I'll start doing. He had real long bushy ones and all mine's always short. That's 4. I think I'm supposed to get 5 to 10, but probably just do 5. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. I think I got my matches around here somewhere. Okay. Here we go. I think I could have had some twigs in this, but I forgot. I should have had some twigs. But there ain't no dry twigs anyway, but let's see if I can grab a couple. Okay. Got any twigs? I got some twigs, but I think they're gonna be wet. It's going pretty good though. I think I might have got it. I hope. It's just everything's so wet. It's up by, I feel heat up here, so we're getting there. I hear it sizzling. It's getting good. Okay, I got it. Woo. See if I got anything drier to put on it. There just ain't nothing dry. It's pretty good though. I hope that passes my test. We put the water in this. I can woo. I'm gonna move it over to this because it's got a bell on it, and hang it over the fire. After what we've just drawn out up there, it's a little bit milky, but let's see. I gotta. Woo. Got a rock back here. Oh, set it on that, and then set it right over the fire. Need me a stick under. Let's see. Uh-oh, perfect. All right. Okay, give me something to put my knee on, man. It's been raining. So I'm gonna, we filtered that water in the creek, and I showed you how to use a grail, but I showed you how to dig the hole, and the sand and the gravel and everything filters it. We dipped it out, used the bandana to pour it in, and now we're gonna boil it. And it'll be good, safe, purified water to drink. So if you boil it for 2 or 3 minutes. Let me look it up and see how long you got to boil it, but it'll be good for you. So it says to boil it 1 minute, and at elevations over 65, boil it for 3 minutes. So I'd just boil it 3 minutes all the time just to be safe. Then you wouldn't have to worry about it. Okay? It's always good to have a pair of gloves if you can. Boil it for 3 minutes, you're going to have to be able to probably adjust it a little bit, or just boil over. And normally you could take the canteen cup, just slide it up, build a fire around it, or slide it up into the fire, and you know, you could boil it like that. But I'm just trying to get a faster boil today because it's hot down here. Starting to boil around the edge of the cup. Yeah, she's boiling. Move her over just a little so it won't boil over. Alright, just let her boil for 3 minutes, and she'll be good. You can make coffee with that. Uh-oh. She's boiling over. It's a good boil. Alright, just set it over there like that. Let it cool off, and you can drink. It's safe. It's been a good over 3 minute boil, and we got good water. We filtered it through the sand and through the bandana, and now we've boiled it for 3 minutes. So we're good.